Hi, welcome to Break Mitsubishi. My name's Josh and today we're doing a walk around video of this beautiful 2014 VF Commodore Evoke. Now the VF Commodores, in my opinion, are the best looking Commodores out there. Starting at the front though, I'm going to walk you through some of the features and the actual overall condition of the vehicle itself. Something that really does stand out to me is just how good the car actually presents from the front. For a 2014 model, it's not often we actually find some with pretty much no chips or marks or dents or anything at the front there. So we have actually got that split black grille in the front with the chrome badging and the chrome surround, which does tie in really nicely with that beautiful green color. The sharp headlights in the VFs do give you a very clear beam of light, and just down here we have got that chrome accent through that grille as well. Color matched front parking sensors do blend in very nicely with all the grills, so nice and subtle, but it is going to really help your parking. Making our way along to the first alloy wheel now, we have got some really nice chunky tires on there. They are brand new at the time of this video, and that alloy wheel is completely unmarked. The paintwork along this side is also in remarkable condition. I can't fault it even if I'm trying to be very picky. On the side here we have got that vent with the indicator built in. Now that is a non-functional vent, it is just there for decoration, and let's face it, it does actually look pretty good on the side of the car. We've got color matched side mirrors and door handles with the plastic underside of these mirrors, which is just going to stop stones from chipping the actual paintwork on that mirror. Opening up the car, I will quickly show you inside the driver's compartment. As you can see, the seat bolsters are all still in really good condition, and just down here we have actually got electric seat control, so up and down, forward and backwards. Now the doors themselves, there is very minimal scuffing on that doors from where people get lazy and kick them open. Panning up to the roof, we have also got the genuine Holden roof racks with a keyhole in it if you did want to actually remove them. Something I would highly recommend is, considering how much glass is on this car, probably ask us about our window tint, because that's going to help keep the inside of the car nice and cool. Now along the driver's side compartment here, if I am being super picky, there are a couple of little touch-ups from stone chips and one very slight dent there, but that is just me being very picky. That next alloy wheel, once again, completely is some very minor rashing, but nothing too inconsistent with the actual age of the vehicle. Still a brand new tire in the back there at the time of the video. Fuel filler cap is on the driver's side, and it is a push to open, so once the car is locked you won't actually be able to open that. Making our way along to the back now, we have got color matched rear parking sensors as well, and that BTA tow bar fitted to the back there. The tailgate, pressing the button in the tailgate to open it. As you can see, we have got the LPG badging on there and in the middle of the plate, just to remind you that it is LPG, so the cheaper form of fuel for those of you who want to save a little bit of money. On the back here we've got, as you can see, genuine carpet mats in the back there, and under the floor here is your whole LPG system and your tire puncture repair kit. Spare wheel is just under there. Now there is a 12-volt socket behind that spare wheel as well, and we have also got the cargo barrier fitted in the back there to keep anything in the back from flying into the rest of the cabin. Closing that back up, we'll make our way along this side of the vehicle now. Paintwork along this side, as picky as I am, I can't actually fault this side at all. That next alloy wheel, the side that is quite often parked next to the curb and cops the most amount of rashing, is completely unmarked, so that's a really good sign. And on this side, if we make our way down to the next alloy wheel now, once again, that one is also completely well, let me be very picky. There is a very slight mark there, but that is the one that you would usually find the most amount of damage, so it is good to see almost nothing on it. What we're going to do now is pop the bonnet and have a look at the engine. You can look under the bonnet. Now what we have is a V6 3.6 litre gas engine. Now it is a 6-speed automatic in this Commodore as well. Power output from this engine is 180 kilowatts with 320 newton meters of torque. The LPG gas tank holds 84 litres of fuel, giving you a combined fuel consumption of about 11.8 litres per 100, and an average fuel distance, depending on your driving style, of about 712 kilometers from a full tank. Taking a look inside the Commodore now, just on the driver's side door here, you do get all your power window controls. Now they are all automatic down, however you do need to hold them to go back up. Just above that is the toggle for your power mirrors. On the driver's side door here is the set buttons for your central locking. Now on the right hand side you've got your controls for your headlights, so they are auto, so if you just leave it in auto, the car will decide for itself. Then you've got the illumination control for your cluster. On the right hand stalk here, you've got your high beams as well as indicators and menu controls for the digital display between the clusters. On the left hand side here, you've got your washer and wiper controls. Now on the steering wheel itself, all your media controls are on the right hand side, and all your cruise controls control settings are on the left hand side. We pan into the middle screen now. I'm just going to put the car into reverse and show you the reverse camera quickly. As you can see, very clear view of the tow bar, so if you did need to back up to anything, you've got that option. And if you press park assist, if you prefer the diagram of your parking sensors, you can have that option as well. Putting that back into park, in terms of your media, you've got AM and FM radio, AUX and USB inputs. You've also got Bluetooth connectivity as well. Just down here is the CD port. Under the screen is all the hard buttons for your radio, and below that again is the dual zone climate control. So just pressing auto and zone will sync them both up, and if you do change the passenger temperature individually, the passenger can have their own temperature if you have conflicting views on how hot the car should be. Just under here we've got a 12-volt socket and a little bit of storage if you wanted to keep your phone. Shifter itself, if you put it in drive and bump it to the left, you can switch through the gears manually if you want the extra control in sports mode. Behind here we've got an electric park brake, your traction control button and park assist. So if you did want the car to parallel park for you, if you're not too confident parking a car this size, you can have that option as well. Behind that again is the button for your parking sensors. We've got a little bit of storage here if you wanted to keep some coins or loose change. Back here we've got two nice cup holders with our chrome surround, and that center console, when you open it up, there is an AUX and a USB input there, as well as a 12-volt socket. Now there are two little grooves here if you did want to run a cable out of the center console and store your phone somewhere else. Behind here we've got two air conditioning vents for the rear passengers, and if we just quickly pan around the interior, you will just notice how good the actual condition of the inside of this car is. So previous owners really gone through every extent to look after this car. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch the walk around video on this beautiful Commodore. In this kind of condition, you can really see how well the previous owner has looked after it. I think you definitely should too, so please ask us about the glass coat. That's going to give you a lifetime warranty on the paintwork. It's also going to protect you against a variety of environmental damages such as bird droppings, bat droppings and much more. If you are planning on keeping this car for a long time, I would also recommend the premium mechanical protection plan. It's going to give you an extra 5 years of cover on 181 electrical and mechanical components of the vehicle. That will also come with up to 10 years of platinum roadside assist, up to 200,000 kilometers on the clock of cover, and much more. So if you are using our in-house finance, Julie or Mario would love to show you how minute the actual change in your payments are going to be with everything in there. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to call us. And just before I go, have a look at our Google reviews as well. 4.8 stars with over 1,000 reviews from customers Australia-wide. So plenty of assurance that you are dealing with a good dealership. We like to make sure that we are delivering a good quality vehicle and fantastic service. So please give us a call on 990 70 555. My name is Josh, and thank you so much for watching.